Gamma rays crackle in the dimly lit warehouse. Lassal footfalls reverberate through the broken concrete. Standing amidst twisted steel, a familiar hulking figure, green-skinned eyes ablaze with fury. This is Bruce Banner. Or, more precisely, this is the Hulk. Across from him, brushing dust from his leotard and standing tall, is Leonard Samson, better known to most as Doc Samson. Not many people face down the Hulk with anything but fear, but Doc Samson isn't most people, you see. Dr. Leonard Samson's story begins at a point of curiosity and perhaps envy. Bruce Banner, close colleague, is transformed by accident and tragedy into the strongest being on the planet. Samson, a psychiatrist called into Banner's orbit, becomes obsessed not with the monster, but with what might be possible. So when the opportunity presents itself, a gamma accident of his own, Leonard seizes it, infusing himself with radiation. His hair turns a vibrant green. His body, previously that of an academic, swells with muscle and power. It isn't the Hulk. But he's close. Strong enough to trade blows with the green behemoth, and smart enough to try talking him down. But not today. Because today, Hulk is angrier than ever, and Samson stands in his way. The commotion started with a rampage and all-too-familiar scenario. Bystanders scattered. The National Guard moved in, but nothing held back the monster. Samson arrived just as Banner's last vestiges of control slipped away. "Banner, it's Miss Samson. You need to calm down." The Hulk's response is a guttural roar, and with a leap, he closes the gap. Concrete fissures under his landing. No more words. The fists start flying. Now, Samson isn't naive. He knows you don't beat the Hulk with brute force. He's tried reasoning before. Sometimes it works. Sometimes when Hulk's in the right mood, words can break through. But when it doesn't, you need strength, and you need to last. Samson rolls with the first punch, letting his training take over. He absorbs the impact, slamming a green fist into Hulk's jaw. It's a thunderclap. The exchange is brutal. Two gamma-spawn titans trading blows heavy enough to flatten buildings. Metal beams warp, windows shatter, the foundation lurches. Hulk fights with raw, uncontainable rage. Samson with precision, almost clinical, punch, block, counter, taunt. You're not just angry, Banner. The world's not out to get you, but rage is deafening. Samson knows the rules. The madder Hulk gets, the stronger he grows. Stay in too long, and it becomes impossible. So Samson changes tactics. He tries wrestling the monster down, pinning Hulk's arm, attempting to limit the movement. For a second, it works. The Hulk's breath heaves, his face twisted in frustration. And then it doesn't. One swipe and Samson is sent flying through a wall. Dust rains down. The Hulk bellows, thudding after him, charging, shaking the floor. But this isn't the first time Doc Samson's gone up against impossible odds. He staggers to his feet, spits dust, and grins. "You always were stubborn." He launches himself back. The fight turns, for a moment, into a battle of willpower as much as of muscle. Fists crash. Walls collapse. Throughout it all, Samson keeps talking, trying to reach Banner, slipping in words between blows. Betty wouldn't want this. Banner remember her. Nothing. Or maybe something, a flicker of hesitation in the Hulk's eyes. But then the rage returns, overwhelming, relentless. Minutes pass. Or maybe hours. Time loses meaning with this sort of violence. Eventually, the fight leaves the warehouse, moving into the open.
Irons
Wail in the distance. People stare from behind shattered storefronts. Two giants, every punch a seismic event. And then, the turning point. Hulk hesitates, panting. Samson is on one knee, exhausted. He looks up. "Banner, ... please, let me help you." For the briefest instant, Banner surfaces. There's confusion, there's pain. Samson sees the man behind the monster. Samson quickly signals to the military, who rush in with sedatives. Hulk, momentarily passive, looks Samson in the eyes. No words, just raw gratitude and endless torment. The gamma giant collapses, transforming, eyes rolling back, the anger subsides. Banner, frail and broken, lies where Hulk fell. Samson stands shaky, battered, victorious only in the narrowest sense. He's proved maybe that brain's empathy and sheer tenacity can match power, at least for a moment. But he knows it's only a matter of time before it happens again. Leonard Samson sighs, dusts himself off, and looks at the unconscious Banner. Some days it feels like fighting yourself, he whispers, only half in jest. The battle is over for now. But as long as there's rage in the world will need people strong enough and brave enough to stand up to it. Even, or especially, when that rage wears a familiar face.